Hello, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to the Great Big Card Swap Showcase. I'm so excited to be sharing some cards with you today. I've got 50 cards. The theme this month in May is Things with Wings. I have had so much fun seeing your cards and how you interpret that theme. We've got a lot of birds, a lot of butterflies, some dragonflies, and some other things with wings like angels and fairies. I can't wait to share these cards with you today. If you're not familiar with the Great Big Card Swap, first of all, welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on future videos. The Great Big Card Swap is something we've been doing for almost 2 years now. It is open to everybody. All stampers can send in cards, and we try to keep a very few rules because we want everybody to participate. There's a new theme each month. In June, our theme is new Stampin' Up! Catalog or anything goes. So if you don't have anything from the new catalog, don't worry, you can send in any kind of card. And in July, our theme will be birthday. So you can send cards ahead for July. Make sure that you mark your envelope July so I know to hold it for that card swap. This is how it works. You send in a card. We do limit 1 card per person. I show them all to you, and then I mix them up and send them back. So everyone who sends a card gets one back. Mom will make sure that you include a loose postage stamp like that in your card if you have a very heavy card, or if it is non-machinable, make sure that you include proper postage to send your card on to someone else. No self-addressed stamped envelopes. I'll provide all the envelopes. So that's it. The other thing is, don't write inside the card. If you want to have a post-it note or a loose note to say hello, it's totally optional. But just we ask that you not write inside the card so that whoever gets your card can send it on and share that happy meal with others. I'm so glad that you are joining me tonight. I am not live as usual because we got another softball game, maybe the last of the season. It's our regional game tonight and a birthday to celebrate. So it is just a busy evening. I've pre-recorded this video to share with you, but please leave lots of comments and encouraging words for our swappers. I know for some people it really is a lot to share artwork with the world, and so I hope that you will leave encouraging comments to everyone who shared a swap card tonight. Thank you in advance to everyone who's watching and to everybody especially who sent in cards. I'll be sharing 50 tonight, so let's jump right in and get started. Our first card is from Winnie. This was actually for last month's theme, weather. I love these playing in the rain critters. She has embossed the cardstock with the raindrop embossing folder and used some different images, the fox and bunny and turtle from that set. So thank you so much, Winnie, for that card. I think I do still have the some weather cards, so I will swap this out with those. In fact, I had COVID. I had COVID last week, and so everything that I was supposed to do got pushed back. So I have 2 sets of card swaps to send out. Tomorrow I'll be sending out all the cards. So if you're still waiting from April or from May, it's coming, I promise. And I'm so sorry that it's taken so long. Our next set of cards, there's 2 from one person and 1 from another, but they look the same. Aren't they so cute? This one's from Sharon Groves, and she said she was inspired by Lisa Curcio. Look at that fun fold. The top of the card has kind of a fold that comes in, and then we've got a little like tent thing at the bottom to hold it closed, and it looks like a little birdhouse. Oh my gosh, so clever. Fresh as a daisy designer paper here. And here as well with the hexagon opening. I love the bright colors and the fun hello. And this one comes from AMT. She's got a space to write in the back, flying by to say hi. Your kindness is so loved. Sweetest songbirds and the sentiment from Ornate Thanks. I love that. Sweet Songbirds Punch just retired. Isn't this just the sweetest with the wood grain embossing folder? Oh my goodness. AMT sent an extra so that I can have one, and I am thrilled. I don't know which one to keep though, because they're just so both beautiful. So you can leave a comment and let me know which one you would keep. And I'm so excited to have this amazing card. So thank you so much, AMT, and thank you, Sharon, for sharing your version as well. I get to keep one, but the other 2 are going back in the swap. So someone who swapped will get one of these amazing cards back. So thank you so much, ladies, for sharing those sweet songbirds. Oh my goodness. Here's another blast from the past. And this one is a even blaster from the past, from the farther past. I can't talk. This is the Sweet Songbird Punch. No, the Bird Builder Punch. Messages from Mom and Raspberry Lemonade designer paper. Do you guys remember that? That was when Rich Raspberry was in color with crushed curry and melon mambo. So fun. So this Bird Builder Punch included the wing and the bird and then the branch as well. This one is from Sherry Werner. So Sherry, thank you so much for that. That memory. I loved that paper so much when it came out. Our next card comes from Susie Eater. It's a shaker card. Oh my gosh. And look at that image underneath with the bird. So beautiful. Some fussy cut branch here to go over the bird. I love the colors. Peace on Earth. You know what? I wasn't even thinking that it looked like a Christmas card. I think it really could be for any season, although it does kind of look like snow. So beautiful, Susie. Thank you so much for sharing that awesome shaker card with us. Well, the next three cards all use a stamp that was from a celebration bundle called Hello Friend. It had that Hello Friend, the flowers, and the bird as well. This one paired with the Free as a Bird designer paper from Leah Nelson. Bird Ballad paper, I'm sorry. And the Hello You stamp set. Or Hello Friend? I can't remember which one it was. This one uses the same image. There it is, Hello Friend and the bird. This one is from Jennifer McLaughlin, and she has paired it with the Dainty Delight, Regency Park. I'm sorry, getting all my names mixed up. Regency Park designer paper. Really pretty with that navy and the red. And our last card with the same stamp image of the bird and the branch and the flowers comes from Joanne Stein. I love this Meadow Moments embossing folder in the different colors there. Soft suede, old olive, and evening evergreen. Really, really pretty. Some more birds and bird houses. We got three more cards here with birds. Oh, this one's so cute. Little bird in the bird house. And I love this picket fence with the flower die underneath and the branch. This one is from Rosemary McDougall, and those brass butterflies, oh my gosh, some of my favorite. I love every little bit of this card, every little detail and element. Rosemary, so beautiful. Next up, a clean and simple card with more Regency Park designer paper. This one's from Jennifer Crabtree, and the best times are with you. Oh, I love that sweet stamp. Can't remember the name of it, but it looks so familiar. It's an older stamp set. Oh my gosh, we've had so many, right? Stampin' Up! Is celebrating 35 years this year. So there are 35 years of amazing stamp sets. No wonder I can't keep track of them all. Anna Rabadou created this card using the Rhino Ready bundle, a new one that's an online exclusive. So stinking cute with that little bird on the back. At first I opened this up and I thought maybe it was for the new catalog, and then I realized there's the little bird, things with wings. Hope your birthday is wild. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. I just love that rhino. I got it and I haven't used it yet. I think it's time to bust that one out. All right, more wings with things. How about an angel? This one comes from Nereda Hernandez, and she has used this awesome die cut with the angel. I love this shimmer paper, and the cloud embossing folder on vellum is just so heavenly. Sometimes angels are just good people with kind hearts. Oh, I love that so much. Thank you so much, Narita, for sending in this beautiful card. Same embossing folder here, but look how different it looks on the vellum and on the white cardstock. This one's from Margaret Burkett, and she used this airplane set, The Sky's the Limit. Do you guys remember that one? I think it was that a celebration stamp set? Or maybe it was just in the mini catalog a couple years ago. And the happy birthday with the double oval punch. Such a fun card, a great masculine set. The sky's the limit. It's your day. Enjoy it. Things with wings. I love, love, love that you included an airplane. Now this one isn't Stampin' Up, but I think those fairies look like they are from the same stamp set, don't they? Let's see if either one says here. All current except for Fairy Lavinia. I think that might be the brand. And don't they look like they're from the same set? They certainly have the same kind of style. Such beautiful stamps. I love the gold embossing in here. This is the two-tone Flora stamp set, and we've got some gold around the edges and the gold embossed letters and the wings. So beautiful. Oh my gosh, I just love that. Molly Joubert sent in this one, and Carmen Melendez this one with, I just love these kind of silhouette images with the branches, the butterflies and dragonflies over the flowers. You brighten my day. Oh my gosh, such a beautiful background too. Carmen, leave a comment and let us know, is this designer paper or did you create this background? It really is so beautiful, and that wink of Stella is just the perfect little touch of shimmer. Some more things with wings. Here's another little fairy. I think this was a celebration stamp set as well with the butterflies. This card comes from Pat Nemo, and a little butterfly on the inside there too. So sweet and simple. I love the coloring on this too. Great job, Pat. A little rooster on this card. This is from Sherry Dugan, and this looks like one of the designs from my Wildlife Wonder class. I'll have the link in the video description so you can check that out on YouTube. It's a gatefold card. I love the little happy birthday and it's your day sentiment. And this is the now retired He's the Man designer paper set. So awesome. Colors here, Cajun Craze, Early Espresso, the retired Sahara Sand, and Very Vanilla. Next card is from Jenny Pender. Ooh, look at that. The vellum with the die cut on the inside. That's really cool. I love all these images here. Kind of recognize the bird. I'm not sure if they're Stampin' Up or not, but look, the tag is a little shaker. I think that is just so cool, Jenny. Thank you so much for sharing that awesome card and technique with us. This one here is a gorgeous die cut from Riza Zillion, or Risa. I'm sorry. Hopefully I said it right. And feel free to include a pronunciation key. First time swapper here. I'm so glad that you decided to join us and share your beautiful card. Can you see the little duck in there? There's our Things with Wings and that gorgeous foil die cut. And I love this hello with the sparkly blue paper. Oh my gosh, such a great card. Thank you so much for sending it in and sharing with us. Oh my gosh, this goose from Silly Goose Stamp Set is just so stinking cute. This card's from April Booth, and she sent an extra for me. Thank you so much, April. This uses the new Countryside Corners dies, and we have a fold here at the top so it opens. So there's like a little secret flap. A silly goose told me it's your birthday. There's the silly goose. So cute and such a beautiful job coloring, April. Thank you so much for sending an extra for me. Another Things with Wings, we've got the Dragonfly Garden designer paper with the bees and a ladybug trinket up here. I love this design with the angles and the designer paper. This is really fun. From Melinda DeRuin on the inside, Another Sensational Year of You. Such a great card. I'm really digging the colors and the designer paper and the angles. So awesome. Our next set of cards use the ladybug. So fun. This ladybug, I think well, maybe the stamp set retired and that had the flower and the leaf and the stamp, but the punch, I know the punch is still current, which is so awesome. This first one's from Katie McLean, and she used the butterfly or the ladybug punch, as well as this from the Beautiful Shapes. I love that little sort of etched outline. We got the stamped paper that's cut into diagonally in half. Really awesome. Love that, Katie. Thank you so much for sending that in. The colors are really inspiring. I always think of red and black for ladybugs, but I love the pop of blue in there. Here's one with a little pop of that Granny Apple Green. This one's from Sue Polinsky, and she has Happy Birthday to You on the inside. Layered here with some black and white designer paper. We've had so many over the years, it's hard to keep track, isn't it? I love all the layering though on the ladybug, especially the little black matte dots for the wings. Really such a precious card. Love it. Here's one from Georgine Ray Parsons, and she's got some stamping on the inside. The flowers are part of that ladybug stamp set, as well as is this one, which is a 2-step stamp. So you can stamp the ladybug body and then the red color in the background. Really pretty. You can bug me anytime. Oh, such a sweet card, Sue. Thank you so much. Georgine, I'm sorry. This one's Georgine, the other one was Sue. And our last ladybug card comes from Katie Marshall. Little white card stuck on the inside. Ornate frames here for the outside with the black glitter organdy ribbon. Really beautiful. Love that card, Katie. Thank you so much for sending that in. Things with Wings, what do you prefer? This or that? Do you prefer ladybugs or bumblebees? I think I'll take the ladybugs over the bumblebees because they don't sting. These are such sweet cards here. I think they're actually from 2 different stamp sets. This one from Teresa Strickland is an older bee stamp set. We had some designer paper that coordinated for a while during celebration. I love the die cut frame and then the gold beehive foil die cut underneath it. Really beautiful. Such awesome layering with the stitched rectangle dies as well. And then this is the more recent bee stamp set. This is the Queen Bee stamp set, and that stamp set is actually still available. This one is from Myrtle Thorne, and she said she has included a tag so that you can customize the card and add a sentiment depending on the occasion that you have coming up. I love that. I love this pop of purple back here with the blended background. Really beautiful. I was saying the Queen Bee stamp set is still available. The dies, however, were discontinued, but you can still get the stamp set, which was a Million Sales Achiever stamp set. It's available in the online exclusive section of the online store. All right, our next section of things with wings are dragonflies. This first card is from Mesa Sama. She sent an extra for me. Thank you so much, Mesa. This uses the Retired Dandy Designs designer paper from Celebration and the Dragonfly Dreams stamp set. We've had a few Dragonfly stamp sets. I don't think this is the one that goes with the punch. I think this is another one. Really beautiful. Loving the little detail here on the punch label to a wonderful friend, and then on the inside, enjoy your special day. Oh, so sweet. And thank you so much, Mesa, for sending an extra for me. This next one comes from Lori Sorrells, and she's using the Dragonfly Garden stamp set, which includes the flowers, rainbow glitter paper. Isn't that beautiful? She's embossed in white, the flowers on the inside, and then the Miura inspiration and the butterflies come from the same stamp set, and the Dragonfly punch, which is also still available in the new catalog. This one is from Lori Crandall, and it's got a fun closure here with a tag topper punch to create this little ribbon tie closure. And then on the inside, we've got a little list of supplies and some of the punched dragonflies. Fresh Regia cardstock, Heart and Home. Honeybee Home is the stamp set. Oh, so beautiful. I love that. And the die cuts come from that same set. I'm going to just tie this back up to send it. Lori, when she sent the card, had it folded backwards to kind of protect the front. So I love that. If you have some tips for protecting your cards, please leave them in the comments below. I know it's kind of tricky sometimes to send handmade cards, and I definitely recommend when you have embellishments or an uneven card to include a layer such as the postcard that I include when I send the cards back. And that's just kind of a protective layer to keep all the embellishments and things flat. They don't get caught up in the postal machine. So definitely include some kind of layer if you have any kind of embellishment on your card. Love, love, love that little tie closure. Such an awesome card, Lori. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. This next one comes from Ann Telecki. She's got some glitter paper on there too, and the Tea Boutique note cards. Really gorgeous. This is a laser cut paper. It's not a die, a laser cut paper that was available a couple years ago when we had that Dragonfly Garden designer paper. There was some laser cut papers, and that was one of the squares that was in it. Really beautiful. I love it. It would be a fun die, wouldn't it? She said that she left it blank so you can customize it with a greeting of your choice. I love that. Do you guys create, when you create cards, do you kind of leave a sentiment off and then grab a sentiment as you need it to use on your cards? Leave a comment. Let me know how you handle adding sentiments to your card. Our last dragonfly comes from Deb Rupp using the new Lemon Lolly cardstock. Dragonfly, a fierce stinging fly. I don't know, do dragonflies sting? I don't think I knew that. Deb has a little note in here. I love that too. A swapper, and she has also included her address. If you wish to swap with Deb, then you can do that. I love this technique here with the dragonfly wing. It looks like maybe acetate or I'm not sure. Really cool. Deb, if you're watching, you'll have to tell us about how you created the window and what technique you use there. That looks really awesome. Time Worn Type embossing folder in the background. One of my favorite. Well, when I think of things with wings, I think of butterflies. So our next section of cards is all butterflies. Several of them. I'm going to pull them all out here together. I tried to sort, but sometimes I forget to sort within the sort. Our first grouping all use the Butterfly Kisses designer paper that just retired. This first one's from Jennifer Crabtree. Love, love, love this layout with a 3x3 square of designer paper and then a 1x3 over here. We have the die cuts here. Starry Sky for the card base, not crushed curry, Calypso Coral. All colors pulled from that designer paper. A little butterfly stamped on the inside. So awesome. Next card is from Rose Saley, and she also used the Butterfly Kisses designer paper. This was in the Coordinating Best Butterflies bundle, the detailed die cuts with the stamped and solid cardstock behind it. Really fun. You are every bit of wonderful. Oh, I love that sentiment. On the inside, some designer paper with a crushed curry cardstock layer. This is also Starry Sky for the card base. Oh my gosh, so fun. And our last Butterfly Kisses card comes from Debbie Bustle. She's also used the stamp set, Best Butterflies, to stamp and die cut. And then we got some bee trinkets on this card. So glad you exist. Oh, what a sweet sentiment. Happy birthday. Oh, I love that. We are celebrating a birthday in our house tonight. And I posed this question earlier on Facebook. What is the most popular birthday month in your family? June and September, I think, are tied for the most birthdays in our house, but we have a couple in May as well, or we've got one left in May. Our next card comes from Belinda Bosch, and she's got this old butterfly punch. Do you guys remember that? And this is a little thinlet that die cut and embossed at the same time. I think they called it an embosslet. If I remember right, it was like a little folder. Oh my gosh, that was so long ago, probably 15 or so years ago. I love the polka dot embossing folder and the simple, I was gonna say black and white, but navy and white design on this one. Belinda, thank you so much for sending in this awesome card. Just wanted you to know how much your thoughtfulness is appreciated. Oh, so sweet. Another thank you card with similar colors here, the navy and white. This is one of the new 3D Basics embossing folders, and this is the same Best Butterflies bundle, the dies that just retired that we shared earlier. Scallop contour dies for the backgrounds with the Regency Park designer paper, and the thank you comes from Irresistible Blooms, one of the online exclusives. Next up, Butterflies from Wendy Langseth. Oh, I love these bright colors, Magenta Madness and the Pineapple Punch or Daffodil, and then some Tahitian Tide. An older stippled butterfly there, really beautiful. And then I think it's really gorgeous to have this, is it embossed? I think maybe the yellow words in the background. Just a really subtle way to add a background. My little favorite, Brush Brass Butterflies. I'm loving those. Maybe this is polished pink, not magenta. I always get those two mixed up. No, I think it is magenta. The ribbon is polished pink. Our last, nope, not our last butterfly card. Our last one in this little pile, this one's from Cindy Bovitt, and she has used some, the Butterfly Bijou, if I remember right, designer paper, which coordinated with a butterfly punch that had the small and large butterfly together. So fun. I love this. This is punched right from the designer paper. I love it when Stampin' Up! Does that and has coordinating paper and punches and dies. Such a great card. This designer paper has been embossed with a butterfly embossing folder too. So lots of texture going on this card. All right, our last few butterfly cards. This one is from Julie Ward, and she is using a die set that I think just retired. Oh my gosh, did I have this one? I love the way these layer together so beautifully. And then we've got it on this white flower embossed background. Really pretty with the rounded corners, balmy blue, and looks like misty moonlight or not quite navy. Love, love, love that. Country floral embossing folder. Dapper Denim. Oh my gosh, Julie, thank you so much for including the color on there. Butterfly Beauty Thinlet. Oh, that is really beautiful the way that layers. I love it. So gorgeous. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Speaking of beautiful layering, look at this one from Missy Hillman. She has got the detailed die cut over the die cut designer paper. I think that looks really awesome. You make me, and then on the inside, happy. I love the detail here and the stitched hearts. Such a beautiful card. Daffodil Delight and Melon Mambo. A little bit of old olive there for the greeting, and it all kind of ties in and pulls together with that designer paper, which I think, if I were guessing, I would say Hues of Happiness, which just retired. Next card from Cindy Peckett, using that hand-penned floral designer paper. So beautiful. Again, with a layered butterfly. It looks like the same die cut. Isn't it amazing? Just changing up the colors. It's like a totally different butterfly. This one was some glimmer paper on top of a solid Highland Heather cardstock. To a friend that makes me smile. Oh, I love that so much, Cindy. Thank you so much for making us smile with your beautiful card. Our last butterfly card comes from Jennifer Olson with, I love the layering here. We've got some like newsprint kind of designer paper, some embossing folder that's inked in the background, some stamped, embossed, and colored butterflies. I love that with the pearly kind of colors, and the notebook paper looking with the sponged edges. Travel the world over to find the beautiful. Such a great card, Jennifer. Thank you so much for sharing with us. All right, we're moving right along. Our next couple cards, this really made me laugh. From two different people, but they had the same idea using the paper pumpkin. The first one comes from Barbara McHouston, and the second one from Myrna Hernandez. This is such a great paper pumpkin, one of my favorite ones. I think it was the first one that really had a very dynamic stamp set that could be used for more than just the kit, and I thought that was really cool. The refill or the full kit might still be available in the online store, so be sure to check that out. And I want to say it was like a June or July. Sending good thoughts, maybe. There might be a note in here. Nope, not sure which one, but I love paper pumpkin. It's so great for quick and easy cards. So loving the look of that, and I love that you guys had great minds think alike there. We got a couple cards here using some little sandpipers. This one first one from Mio, using that By the Bay designer paper. This was such gorgeous paper. This is die cut right from the paper, and then the birthday greetings sentiment embossed on the oval there. So beautiful. This paper had some really awesome like UV coating that had some sort of shimmer and sort of holographic effects. I love that little bit of the silver thread in there too. Just so gorgeous, Mio. I love your style. Same stamp set here. This is just the stamped version of that designer paper. This one from Terry Biggs uses the new Countryside Inn designer paper. I love the color blocking there with the 4 different squares of paper, and the boho blue, a new in color for the card base and the ribbon. Gorgeous, Terry. Love it. Here is a similar card with the, not a similar card, but the stamp set is from the same, the birds are from the same stamp set. We also have the oceanfront stamp set, which I just love. Loving this sort of sunset look. This one is from Marcia Bolte, and she's used the Seaside Base stamps and dies and the oceanfront for that background. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, a couple more cards. This has to go with the whole set. Let me bring them all in. A couple more cards using Seaside Bay designer paper. This one comes from Anna Cuevos, and she has this fun fold card here with the, it's like a triple easel card. I'm not sure what it's called. She had a note. Oh, I think it's with the other one because she sent a double for me. Thank you so much, Anna, for sending an extra of this beautiful card. I love, love, love it. She says she's new to card making, but you would not know it by this amazing card. Thank you so much for sharing this beauty with us, and thank you so much for sharing an extra for me. I absolutely love it. This is the same designer paper from the By the Bay, and here we have our stamping family sharing a fun fold card with us. I absolutely love to see what you guys create each month. They get together and they stamp over video chat. Although 2 of them said they got to stamp together. Who was it? Becca and Diane, maybe? And I just thought that was so awesome. There's nothing like stamping with family and friends. So I hope that you get a chance to do that this week or in the coming weeks ahead. I'm looking forward to Mom coming back from her trip and getting to stamp with her before she heads back home. Well, she'll actually go home and then come here and then go back. So sometime and there we're going to have some time to stamp. All right, let's take a look at these amazing cards. First one comes from Diane Gorski, and she said, yes, her and Becca got to make cards together this month. I love that. She's used the Seaside Bay and the designer paper. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. I'm not sure what this is called. I've always called it like a floating pop-up, because it looks like those panels are kind of floating. So I'll leave a video link in the, I'll leave a link in the video description to a tutorial that I've done with a similar card in case you want to try this at home. Essentially, you just have a long strip of cardstock and you fold it in half and in half again, and then you have different elements on each of those parts. And what I love about this, this quad of family members is that they each use different things with wings. So we've got birds on this one from Diane with space to write in the back. And this one from Becca Fisher uses the Dainty Flower designer paper and bees. Oh my gosh, I love that flower background. And a little spot to write back there. So fun. And then we've got this one from Carol Rossman using butterflies. This is also the Dainty Flower designer paper in the background, and then some butterfly stickers on each square. Oh my gosh, love. And our last one from Donna Johnson has unicorn. No, that's not a unicorn. What do you call, we said this last time, what do you call a horse that flies? And then the dragon, things with wings. I love this. Enjoy the Journey designer paper. It is so perfect for a fantasy card. And then on the inside, let your dreams be your wings. Have a legendary birthday. I was trying to say, it's so perfect. I love the colors and the way they contrast each other with the lighter purple and the dark starry sky in the background. Oh my gosh, let's look at all of them open together. Isn't it amazing that they did all different things with wings? And I think this is a great way to end our video showing all the different things with wings. Thank you to everyone who shared cards this month in May. If you haven't seen part 1, make sure to check that out. I'll leave the link in the video description with all the other links, so you can check that out and see. And I hope that you'll send in a card for our next Great Big Card Swap. You can send your cards to Julie Davison, P.O. Box 6164, Champaign, Illinois 61826. Just a reminder, our themes for June is new catalog or anything goes. So I would love to see what you're making with stuff from the new catalog. And I'd love to see something with a brand new stamp set from the new catalog. But if you don't have anything new, anything goes, and I'd love for you to share. Special in June, if you create an extra card duplicate, I will send you back a swap from the new catalog as well. So I can't wait to see what you create. And I'll be sharing those cards on the second and the 4th Tuesdays in June, which is the 13th and the 27th. You can also send cards now for July. Please just make sure that you mark the envelope. Our theme for July is birthday. We do this theme every year in July because it's my birthday in July. So I kind of like to pretend like all the birthday cards you send in are for me. And then I get to send them all back and share that happy meal with all of you. So I can't wait to see what you create. Thank you so much for being here tonight to share and be inspired by all of these amazing cards. And thank you again to all of our swappers who sent in those amazing cards. If you're waiting for cards back, they're coming. Shara's going to come tomorrow and we're going to get all these cards sent back to all of you. So watch your mailboxes for lots of Happy Meal coming your way. Thank you again. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you don't miss out on future card swap videos. And please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the projects that I shared tonight. I'll see you next time on Thursday for Thursday Night Stamp Therapy. Bye.